Welcome back, Madventurers. Didn't really think I'd leave it at that with cows, do you? Nah, we're carrying on, it's repairs season. If anyone's interested in the repairs we got up to in 2019, check this out. Hello Madventurers! Well, it's the first weekend in January 2019. We all know what that means, don't we, Davey? No, I wish it did. We've got lots of work now. We've got to get the boat ready for the summertime. We're going on Madventures this summer. Looking forward to it, Davey. We'll show you the boat as well. I was hoping to show you the boat. The boat was put back in the water April last year after me spending the winter working on it. And I wanted to show the amount of growth because she's never been taken back out of the water since April last year, so it's a good few months sat there. Now they recommend to bring the boats out every, I think, 6 months to give them a bit of a scrape down on the bottom, and it does make a difference in boat performance as well. I'll take you out there and I'll show you the boat, show you what state she's actually in, which I've just had a quick look now, and she's looking pretty good. I'm quite chuffed with myself after all the work I did last winter. I just wish I could show you guys the actual work that was involved. I wasn't planning on doing any of these videos at the time, so it's just mainly photos, but you can see they're on my YouTube website. Here we go, guys. Let's have a look at the boat and see what state she's in. She's not looking pretty bad, actually. Davey, what are you doing down there, Davey? You're not a car mechanic. You can stand up and have a look at the boat, you know. What do you mean you're just snoozing? See what I've got her up with? I'll tell you what, I'm going to find myself some new crew, I think, this summer. I'll show you this as well. I'm quite chuffed with this. This is my keel, and this is an iron keel. I managed to put some epoxy coating over it as well last winter when I stripped it back. I stripped all of this, everything back, and epoxied and sanded, and the sanding were a nightmare. If anyone's sanded a boat that's not been done for a long time, it's very hard work. It took me about probably 2-3 weeks, I think, in all, just to get it scraped back to paintable condition and epoxied and everything else that goes with it. So quite chuffed really. Like I said, this has held out really well. It's not rusting through or anything like that, but yeah, you get all this as well. Like I say, I'd love to have seen what condition she was in. Shame I couldn't have been here when she come out. But yeah, this has come off, but not too worried about that. Also, there's this here. Yeah, I got stuck in the mud last winter and had to take all my rudder apart. So I'm going to have to chip all this away and redo all this as well. It's coming through, but other than that, like I said, quite chuffed really. And also I've got a clip from earlier on in summer. This is my plug, and this had some live activity on it. It wasn't pretty, it was like something out of Aliens. I think my boat's alive underneath. No trouble when you live on a river. It's like all this you can see here, she had dreadlocks. All seaweed growing off, so that's what that is there, all seaweed. But again, usual action when you're at sea and mooring up in marinas. It's not going to be too bad, I think. A lot easier work than what I had last winter, so fingers crossed it'll be a bit quicker this time to get stuff done. It's just patch up where I can, and then the rest of it, well, I'll show you that all as I go along now. But today's going to be quite a relaxed day, I think, 'cause it's my first weekend down here and I don't fancy getting stuck into all this work, so I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to take all my bits off the boat and get it prepped, then ready to start working on her again, and then we can go on some Madventures together. Me and Davey are now aboard our little ship. Hey Davey, aboard the little ship, can't wait. Madventures Davey, come on. But a bit gutted. I've come aboard and I thought I'll have a look at the bilge. One of my last videos you saw me bilge. I've left the boats unattended since November, Now that's a two and a bit month without a bilge pump. Now I know a lot of people will shout at you for not having a bilge pump while she's still on the water. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But I didn't have the time. I'm a long way away. Excuses, excuses. And here I am, looking at some water. But it's not that bad. I expected it to be a lot worse. It's not seawater, it's fresh water. And that's just purely because of my windows and things like that, the little gaps that it's getting through. So yeah, one of my first jobs, I think, me and you know about this, don't we, Davey? What were it like first time I met you? Storms were rolling in on the English Channel, thunder cracked, lightning shone, he turns up, and then everyone else should know the rest. The meeting of Davey Bones, memory of windows. Morning, Davey. How'd you sleep last night? Really? Stiff neck? You ought to try sleeping in the soulboard, mate. I had to move beds in the night. Like water torture where I was sleeping. Back in the room, Davey, back in the room. Well, not so much the room, the cabin. And yeah, I think the first job is cup of tea. Cup of tea, yeah, Davey. I know you'd like some rum, but you're doing your dry January. Don't forget, dry January. It's hard keeping them away from the rum bottle, folks. It's hard. See you shortly. Morning, everyone. Well, it's about 8 in the morning here. The sun's just coming up. And it's been an absolute horrendous night for the wind. It's been blowing a gale, and all you can hear around you is the lines just ting 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 on the masts around you, so you drift off and then something will go ping and wake you up. But hey ho, here's where it is. I've got about 2-3 months of coming down here now every probably other weekend, something like that, so try and get ready to get back in the water. If you're wondering where Davey Bones is, he's just washing the breakfast bowls, and I'm going to get him to stick the kettle on in a bit as well, get another brew, get down there, warm me up. But yeah, because it's so early in the morning as well, I thought I'd start with a nice easy job so I'm not banging and waking, because there is some little chalets and stuff and people live in there. There's boats that you can actually live upon on the moorings here. And a lot of these people live here all year round on them. Like I said, what I'm going to do is now, this blue area is known as anti-foul for those of you that aren't so sure of it. And what it does is it makes it a lot easier to clean the bottom of the boats when it starts getting growth on it. And I weren't so sure because I forgot to measure up before I scraped every little bit of paint and whatever else were on there. I managed to scrape it all back, but I forgot to measure where my water line was. So not too bad, I weren't far out, or about say 50 mil out. So now I'm going to measure up where the top of that green is there and remember it, because what I'll do now is I'll sand it all back, primer, re-anti-foul, and I'm going to freshen up the top coated paint as well and get rid of a lot of scratches that I've managed to do over the summertime in it. Freshen it up a little bit for another year of getting battered. So yeah, simple way of doing it. I'll put my glove down, take my other one off or else I can't use my hands. This is my way of doing it. Scrap bit of paper, starboard side, port side, and distance along the boat, so I know exactly how far along the boat I'm measuring that new line's going to be at. And what I'll do is then I'll measure off the ground to there. So I'll do that. I have actually already done that. And then just take it to that top line there. So now just mark that up, and then when I come to redo it, then all I'll do is I'll just put a line of tape bow to stern all the way along the port side, and same with the starboard side. And then during next season's Madventures, we should be looking pretty good then. So yeah, nice easy job. Like I say, it should be nice and easy to scrape back as well, this. A lot better than last winter. Tell you what, cheers Davey, that's a mean cup of tea that. It's just what I needed. What do you reckon then? Shall we have a look at these windows? Right, time to measure up for the windows, I think. The plan is I'm hoping to get some Perspex windows tinted as well, black. I think black will look pretty well on this with the yellow in the background. So it's got to be one of my first jobs, I think, is to do the windows. I've come this side because the wind's like really strong, so I hope you can hear all this. But yeah, we'll measure up. So I'm going to go full length, I think. If it'll allow it, full length, and see the Perspex will bend with the actual shape of the boat. Now I'll take all the measurements back home, I'll put it on the computer, do a proper drawing of everything and send it off to a company that can supply me some UPVC windows. Triple glazed. Thank you very much. And then fingers crossed we're going to have a brilliant summer. No water torture or anything. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, isn't it, Davey? Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait. Just show you this as well. This is why you don't buy cheap items for your boat as well. This I got off a well-known bidding site. It was very cheap, but it did the job, and this is the reason why. Just poor plastic, it's not made for the job, it's just cracked. Sun cold, and it's just cracked it. And I'm finding that the bow of the boat, the bow cabin, is getting absolutely soaked through as well. That's where a lot of the water's coming from. So yeah, I'm going to be doing something with this hatch anyhow. I need to do something with it to seal it for bigger Madventures. So yeah, lesson learnt. Catch us next time as we pray to the wind god for some decent night's cape. Before you go guys, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. Things can only get better.